What's up, everybody? Scott and AJ back here with It's Always Golf O'Clock.
Well, I'm telling you right now, buddy, it is not always golf o'clock.
Yeah, because
It's freaking cold outside, is what it is, man.
this weather,
Cold, snow, ice on the ground. It
yeah,
is not always golf o'clock in North Carolina right now. I can tell you
uh,
that.
normally it at least warms up a little bit, and now we're going to get another snowstorm 2 weeks in a row.
You
What's
know, you
going on?
know, I'm a pretty positive person, Scott, especially about golf. I love playing. I love being out there. I always look for
Except the
the bright
times you
day,
cuss on the course and then you get a birdie afterwards.
dude. I there's no end in sight right now. I mean, at
No,
least I think through
not for
through
two
this
weeks.
weekend coming up. Not next week at all. Um, just just
Yeah,
hurting the heart.
it's
And
what
here's the worst thing I think about it is we've got some ice on the ground, we've got some snow on the ground, everything's getting shoveled off and everything like that. We got another snowstorm coming in this weekend potentially. It's going to take forever for the courses to get recovered because it is
right.
going to be cold, it's going to be wet, it's not going to dry out. Um,
It'll
I'm
take longer for the Bermuda to come back.
not happy right now, Scott. I'm just not happy. Not happy.
Means we're gonna have to get some virtual golf in at some point.
It's
So
just not the same. I
no,
love
it's
virtual
not.
golf. Don't get me wrong. I love
Right.
hitting it. I love being together, but nothing like being out there on a nice,
Have
crisp
to
day and
have to go
enjoying
back
that.
to what under par. So if they're listening on this, we're up for the challenge.
We may not win because I don't think we've swung a club
Yeah.
since what? Since Top
Uh,
Golf. Went to Top Golf that one time, right?
yeah, well, we went to under par for my birthday, then we
Yep.
went to Myrtle Beach,
And
and
Top
then we
Golf.
went to Top Golf. So
Just a
yep.
so obviously
I'm ready.
most
I'll go back to under par if you're
yeah.
down for it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm always down for it. But so everybody obviously, the weather's been really crazy. We hope everybody's staying safe and
Yes,
kind of
especially
getting
those
through
in
this.
Nashville and
Yeah,
Mississippi that got
down
hit
all the
hard.
way down the belt and everything like that. Obviously that huge ice storm that came through here. We got
We got
about an inch
lucky.
and a half. We got about an inch, 2 inches of snow, but then it turned into sleet. And luckily we did not get a lot of freezing rain, which is good.
Yeah,
The
we both
problem
had
is
power.
the
No,
problem is everything's freezing over right now. It's getting
right.
so cold at night that it really can't anything that melts off, it just freezes over. So my wife and kids haven't gone back to school yet this entire week because of they just haven't been able to clear everything off on the roads.
Yep.
So unfortunately, it hasn't been warm enough to really melt anything off. It was a little warmer today, which was nice. Thank goodness. And I think it's supposed to get up a little warmer tomorrow. So hopefully it'll melt off a little bit more. But really, people stay safe out there. It's dangerous. Thoughts and prayers go to all those people that lost power and everything like that. But stay safe. Make sure you have enough food in the house. Make sure have a way to stay warm. Scott, I was joking with you over the weekend about you are all worried about losing power and how we're going to stay warm and everything like that. And I'm like, dude, we're insulated in a house. We're lucky enough to have homes and everything like that. Just throw a couple blankets and sweatshirts on and stuff like that. But it does get pretty cold, especially for.
Yes.
And here's a really bad thing is, the western part of the state is still dealing with the hurricane that happened
Right. Right. And
2 years
they're
ago,
the
year
ones
and a half
without
ago.
power in the state right
Yep.
now.
So they have no power. A lot of them are still living at like in tents and stuff like that, displaced homes. So, just stay safe, get through it. Hopefully, everybody can get through it here safely, and we go forward from there.
Yep. No, I totally agree. And
I'll tell you a funny story. You'll like this one.
yeah.
So yeah, I had to go to work on Tuesday. We had the day off on Monday because of snow and everything like that. So on Tuesday, I went and shoveled my car. I had my car up on top of my driveway. My driveway, you kind of go down, into the
Yep.
garage and everything like that. And I was worried that the Blue Bullet wasn't going to be able to get up that little hill in my yard, so I parked on top. Well, I kind of shoveled everything away. I had a nice path getting out. Well, the snowplow came through that night and gave a
Oh,
nice,
geez.
3-4 inch snowbank, right? I'm like, yeah, I can get the Blue Bullet over there. It did
Nope.
not go over. So I was caught in between the snowbanks on my car, right? So I got out of my car, left it in drive, rocked the car, pushed it over the snowbank. As it's going into my neighbor's yard, I had to run back in, jump back in it. Dude, it was
Oh,
classic. My neighbors are sitting there laughing at me. I wish somebody would have had a video on that. That would have been
that's funny.
a million views on
You bet
million
you
views
don't
on TikTok, right? Or something like that.
you
But
bet you
hilarious.
don't have a front ring camera like I do. That's funny. That's funny.
Mm,
Yeah, we were without we had work delayed what a day and a half. So
yeah.
anyways,
Anyway. Yeah, but
yeah, let's get into golf, man.
yeah.
We had Scotty win the tournament the tournament this last weekend.
Yep.
So out in what Palm
La
Beach
Jolla,
and
was La Jolla and everything like that down there in the
and
California desert.
California
So,
area. Yeah, they're kind of doing the
um,
California tour right now.
yeah, it was American Express tournament out there. and Scott, the machine gets out again and just wins, dude. I don't think we like I can remember in my lifetime one player being this dominant, and that was Tiger. You know, now Jack Nicklaus, I heard in like the '70s and early '80s was like that. Arnold Palmer a little bit, but you know, really the guy I remember is Tiger and the way Tiger plays. Now I'm not saying Scottie Scheffler is Tiger Woods, but you know, we're starting to see some comparisons of what he does and what Tiger was so good. Just I mean, it looks like he was so focused on Sunday, Tiger, and I mean, there was no way you were going to win. Scottie Scheffler's going out there. He looks like he's just like a casual guy having a round of golf, playing a round of golf out there.
Right.
But he
Right.
just hits every shot. That's the thing. He never gets in trouble. I was watching him play on Friday, I think it was Thursday or
Well,
Friday.
it seems like he makes it fun too. Like,
Well, he makes it easy. He
right.
makes it look easy. Like there's water on the right. The pin's over on the right side. He hits the ball left of the green. You know what I mean? And then he tries to hit a 25, 30 footer. He just doesn't put himself in a lot of trouble. And when he does, he gets out of it. You know, he just plays safe. And I don't want to say he's a safe player, but he just doesn't make mistakes. And he doesn't put himself in the possibility of making a mistake. So it's really fun to watch him play. It's almost kind of boring in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what
Because
I saw
he
his
is so
earnings
safe. But
now after winning what 20 tournaments is like
yeah,
$100 million.
yeah. But it's just an enjoyable way to play golf because I think if you are a student of the game or you really like the game, you really need to watch him and dissect. Don't dissect his swing because his swing's all over the place with his feet moving.
Yeah.
But where he places the ball is just really, really impressive to watch. And I commend him and what he's done in his career. And I can't wait to see what he does, you know, moving forward. I got a feeling he's going to win 6 or 7 times this year. I would not be surprised if he, you
Be cool
know,
if he gets the Grand
if
Slam.
he wins the Grand Slam this year over at Shinnecock. They're playing at Shinnecock for the U.S. Open, and I think he's got to be a favorite out there. I mean, I really do. So
Well, if he's starting the way he is and continues, and we'll see how he does this weekend. But yeah, no, he's pretty dominant. And then what next week we got the I
well,
guess
this
the
week we got
wild. Yeah, I know. This week
yeah,
we got the one out. We'll talk about that here.
farmers,
Yeah,
yep,
Torrey
Torrey
Pines.
Pine,
But then the following week we got the wild tournament of the year, the Waste Management Open, which we'll get in that in our episode
yeah,
next week.
next
But
week.
yeah, I guess some other news. You got kind of Live Golf is taking a little bit of a hit. You
Yeah,
had what Kepka announced his leave last week or the week before, and then the big one today or yesterday was Patrick Reed announcing that he's leaving, and Liv put out something about it. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with all that long term and who they pick up or who else. I mean, who else is gonna come out and leave too? That's
yeah. So 3 other players have are trying to get back on the PGA Tour too. Pat Perez
yeah,
is one. Uh,
Kevin.
Hudson Swafford is another one, and then Kevin Na. And I think Pat Perez and Hudson Swafford are going to be coming back. They're able to start, I want to say, in January of 2027. So they're doing a whole year where they're not going to be able to play. Brooks was a little bit different because they had a little different rule for him because him winning the major earlier. So they I guess did a little different rule for him. John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, and Cameron Smith. But those 3 guys decided to stay on Live. So Patrick Reed coming over is another big one. I think they were, you know, Patrick Reed's been a real, sort I'm looking for.
Not controversial, but
Yeah, he's been a
a little bit
controversial.
I guess
Yeah, he's been a
controversial. Yeah.
controversial figure in golf. Some of the stuff he says, some of the way he plays, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know if they're. I don't know if the headlines are as big as Brooks Koepka coming back, but he
Right.
has won the Masters,
Right. We
right?
actually saw him win a tournament here in Greensboro, the
We
Wyndham
did.
Open.
Yep. So I'm on the Wyndham.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's won some tournaments here. So, you know, he's a good player in his own right. And he's won a lot of tournaments, and I think he's won 7 times on the PGA Tour. So I think he'll be able to come back. I want to say it's going to be in the fall. I think they said in the fall he can play again in the fall. So,
Yeah. If you're watching this, yeah, kind of give your comments what you think below and about the whole situation with Liv and everything and how it may hurt them or and or help PGA or vice versa.
Well, I
But
think right now,
here,
I mean, I think right now, Live's going to be struggling. Now they have a
I
lot of
think
money.
so too.
They can, but their big splash was Thomas Dietrich. That's who came over from PGA Tour to go over to Live. And I think that guy from the NCAA tournament winner who they just said was going on Phil Mickelson's team. I don't. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it here real quick. I kind of like the going back and forth thing. I don't mind it. It's like it's like trading from a team to a team. Now it's different with golf, and I get it and everything like that. But um, I enjoyed watching the majors the last couple of years because we got everybody together. I personally don't think I don't know how Liv is going to survive
Right.
if these stars keep coming back because
Right.
there's going to be an open period next year for DeChambeau, for Rahm, and for Cam Smith again. And if those guys leave and Liv doesn't start figuring something out or giving something that the audience is going to want to watch, I don't think the audience cares about it. I'm not gonna
No.
lie. I just don't think they
I
do.
haven't really watched. I'm not 100% against Live, and I'm kind of like what you've said in the past. Like I think the more golf opportunities, the better for the
Yeah,
game. But I just don't think Liv has been good at that the past year and a half to 2 years. And
yeah.
like you said, that watching the tournaments, I can't get into watching the Liv tournaments. There's still just
No,
something about watching, especially the PGA, the majors. You start off with the Masters and stuff like that. But yeah, I if this keeps happening, it's gonna get real interesting unless Liv comes up with something where they can get back with the PGA and come up with some deal with the PGA. But it sounds like that's pretty much
I
off
think
the
that's
table.
gone. And now these players are coming back. I don't think that. Why?
Right.
Why would you? If you're the PGA Tour, why would you do it?
Right. Well, and I
I would.
think I
I would.
don't know what your thoughts are on the biggest thing why it's not working out, but from listening to these some of these guys that are going back, I think it's yeah, they made a ton of money and maybe more money than they might make in the PGA depending on how they do moving forward. I think it's the travel that is
Yeah.
because they're traveling overseas a lot more rather than
Hong
staying.
Kong, Australia.
Right, right.
China,
Rather than staying in the
yeah.
States, and now they're going to what is it, 4 days or
Four. Yeah, they're going instead
yeah.
of 3 rounds, they're going to 4 rounds.
So
So,
now you're doing
um,
4 rounds again on Live, and then you might not even get to come home, and then you got to either stay overseas or travel,
yep.
come home real quick for a day or two, and then go back overseas. It's different going home, traveling somewhere in the U.S. a couple of days later.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big part of it's kind of to me it sounds like I don't know if that's the reason, but it sounds like that's why Kepka might have come back as he had a kid,
Yeah.
still young, and wants to you know so anyways,
It's a
but
lot. It's a
my
lot of travel. I mean, going to China, going to Japan, or not. They don't go to Japan. They go to Australia. They go to Hong Kong. They go to China. A few different. I think they go to Shanghai and Hong Kong. They're going to South Africa this year. They're in England. They're in Spain. I'm
I
trying to
mean
think
some
of where
cool
else.
places,
So
but
yeah,
yeah,
but I mean that's a lot doing that every
right.
year going to those places and the travel costs are expensive and yeah, it's just a lot. I think. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to survive. I really don't. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. And comment on what your thoughts are on it. Um, and let us know your thoughts.
Yep. On that note, let's get into this week's tournament. What like you said earlier,
Torrey
Torrey Pines.
Pines. Yeah.
We both been out to the I've been out in the San Diego area. I've actually kind of seen the course from a distance. Haven't actually been to the course, but kind of been near the cliffs near it and the beach down below. Awesome area. San Diego is actually one of my favorite cities. Super expensive out there, but ton to do. Perfect weather, in my opinion. 70s stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, let me pull up the page for the tournament here and share my screen with you.
So
Um,
we got two courses there. You got the North Course and the South Course.
yeah,
South Course is the main one. So what everybody does is they play one round on Thursday or Friday on the North Course, one round on the South Course, and then the weekend is only done on the South Course. So you get to play all of them. They've renovated these courses recently. I would say within the last like 15 to 20 years. So they've made them obviously pretty difficult. But they look like they're awesome courses. I haven't actually been out there to play out there. I would love to take a trip out there. May have to do that
yeah,
one day where we go and play these courses because you can. They're public courses; anybody can play them. They're
yeah,
a little expensive for people coming in, but if you're a San Diego local or something like that, I think it's only like $70 or $80 to play. So it's
yeah,
really really reasonable. They say it is an extremely hard walk. The walk is up a
interesting.
lot of hills, but it is a very difficult walk. But again, the views. All you got to do is look out to the ocean. You
Yeah,
got the Pacific Ocean around the cliffs there. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful to
yeah.
see.
Speaking of that, here's the course map. Like you said, you got a north course and the south
Of
course.
course, yep.
Yep, and then got your entrances up here. I think where's the beach? Is the beach down here? I don't know. Actually, probably
No,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's back. Yeah, right around
yeah,
there.
down in here. Yeah. Um.
Yeah, because that's
Anyway,
the ocean right there, buddy.
yeah.
Scott reading the map. That's it.
Exactly. So yeah, there's the course map. Let's get back to the main page. But yeah,
I mean, look at that.
here's one of the holes
It's
looking
absolutely
out on
beautiful.
the ocean. Yep. Um, yeah, I'd love to go out there. I'd go out there with you sometime. Let's see what else they got here on the website. Uh,
So Harris English was the winner last year, so he's going to be defending this year. Good player. Um, I don't know. Let's look at the field. Who do you think? Who do you think's got a pretty good shot here? Brent
well,
Snedeker always plays well here. Harris
yep.
English always plays well here. It's those California guys
Uh,
that play out there
who's
on
the
that.
other? My favorite California guy. I don't know if he's playing, but I love Ricky Fowler. I just think
Yeah,
he's a
I
good
think.
person. I don't know if he's playing in this or not, but I would like to see him
Yeah,
win. Do they have a field? So
Brooks Koepka is playing in this one.
nice.
He is playing with I think it's Max Homa and I forget who else he's playing
Here we
with.
go. Tee
Yeah.
time player field. Let's see.
So Thursdays right there.
Thursday.
I know he's playing with Max Homa. I just forget who he's playing with.
So we got 9:10 a.m.
Can't see this, man. I can put my glasses on. Crazy.
Want me
So
do I need to zoom in for you?
yeah, a little bit would be good. I'm getting
Here's
old, man. Getting old. Yeah, see. Oh, Ludwig Aber. There it is. Ludwig Aubert,
he's a good
Koepka,
one.
and Max Homa.
So
That'll
man,
be a fun one to watch.
that's a great group right there.
Yep. Then you
Yeah,
got
how's
Xander, AJ
Xander
Spawn,
Schauffele?
Harris English. Yep.
Let's scroll down some more.
Cameron Young,
Kevin,
Akshay Bhatia, and Patrick Cantley, Tony Finau,
yeah,
Alex
Kevin Strillman,
Range. Gary
Gary
Woodland's playing. Yep.
from my home state of Kansas. Love his story, his comeback
Oh
story.
yeah, great story. Great story.
I've watched what was
Man.
it? Full Swing had
Yep.
yeah, he's cool. I'd love to see him win, even though he went to the rival college of KU. But it's okay. His story's great. He seems like a good person too. So what? That's his South course again
Yeah.
too.
So those are going off the South course right there.
Yeah, I think the other ones
So
were too.
yeah,
Yep, South course.
South. They're both South. Okay.
This
Still
is
go off to
T10.
North.
That's why.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's the afternoon. That's the afternoon swing.
no, this is morning. They're both morning, but that's the
Oh, okay.
T1 and T10.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got you. I got
you
you.
got your glasses on too. You can't see
Well,
that.
I didn't see that part, bro. I'm just looking at the names there, man. Looking at the names.
Let's see. Let's see who else is down here.
Yeah.
Looks that other
No,
that other
that was a
other
big.
one seems a little
Yeah.
bit better. That's starting on T number one.
So here's the North course right
Here's
here.
the North. Yep.
This is the first day North. Got Patrick
Group,
Rogers, Billy Horschel's going out.
yeah, this group.
10:39.
Matt Kuchar.
Matt Kuchar. Yep. Oh, Kuch is going out there.
Um.
And
See.
keep going. Keep going.
Yep.
So that second.
Yeah.
That's that other. Yeah, we got some good. I mean, you got a lot of players here. So
Hideki
there's
right here at
yep. There you got
at
Hideki, Jason Day,
Road. That's a good group.
Keegan Bradley, Adam Scott's going off. Brant Snedeker's there down at the bottom after that one. 11 o'clock.
Snedeker's one out here in
He's one out there before. Yep.
out here in Greensboro too, I think.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. He has. He actually won. You know, a funny thing about Brant Snedeker is he won the U.S. Public Amateur Links over at Bryant Park.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
So
That's a great course. If you're in the Greensboro area and haven't played that or Winston-Salem, go play Bryan Park.
yeah, two courses there too. The Champions course and
Championship.
Players course.
And you can't really go wrong with either one.
Either of them. Yep.
Last year they had to alter them a little bit because of all the rain we had in the spring, but still great courses. So yeah, it looks like there's gonna be some decent groups to watch and
Yeah.
follow on this. I don't see that Ricky's playing, but
I didn't see him. Yeah, do you think Brooks Koepka comes back and wins the tournament on the first one?
Man, wouldn't that be a crazy?
That'd be crazy.
That would be
Crazy.
Anyways, I'll stop sharing. But that's yeah. So yeah, there's some good people in there that could win that tournament, and who knows, you might have some
Well, somebody's going to win
Surprise.
it. It's like,
Yeah. Somebody surprising might come out of the pack that we haven't heard of. So it
yep.
is early in the season, and what we got 3 months, a little over 3 months till the Masters. So
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Well, we're getting what 6 inches of snow here. I'll be watching.
yeah,
Be watching
right.
golf and
And we
no
should.
football. Obviously, no football this week. We've got the Super Bowl coming up. We'll talk about that next week a little bit. But so I'm gonna be enjoying the Farmers Insurance Open and
Yeah, sitting
going from there.
inside in the cold, or
Yeah,
staying inside in the heat and out of the
yep,
cold and stuff. So
yep.
we'll see how much snow we get. But anyway, stay safe. Everybody else in the path of another storm this weekend. Stay safe and
Get your putting mats out in the
yeah,
basement or something
yeah.
like that.
Put in your
Get those puttings go.
put in your rooms. Put a red solo cup out in the room and put in the red solo cup. So I might do a video about that. But
There
anyways,
you go. There you
we appreciate the support. Haven't yet hit the subscribe button, but we'll hopefully see you next week.
go. Anytime, buddy. Anytime.